Hello, welcome back. Today I'm watching Severance Season 2, Episode 4. And I've been sick in bed for the past couple of days, so it's I actually had to wait. I had to wait before I could watch it, and I haven't watched anything in between or reactions on Episode 3, so I'm kind of going in blind, but I don't want to wait anymore. I literally just got out of bed, and this is the first thing on my to-do list, which sounds awful. I did clean up a little bit. But I'm so excited. This show is so good. I'm dragging all my friends and family into watching this because damn. Anyway, I hope you like it. If you do, make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, you can find early access to a lot of the episodes already on Patreon. So if you cannot wait and watch the next ones with me already, you can do that over there. The edited versions, but also full length if you like to watch the whole episode together with me. All right, let's go. What? Did it just get crazier? What?
Hello! Hello!
Well, hidden gem travel destination.
It's me, I'm up here! Fuck! Yeah!
What?
I'm on the ice! I'm on the fucking ice!
It seems rather cold, so I don't think you're gonna fall through it. What is this?
Be careful!
Don't let him fall through. Okay. Mark cannot meet him in the middle. I hope he's real. I hope he's not having an illusion that Mark's there. Or even better is that all of this is a dream.
Helly!
And at least you're not alone. Imagine if you're standing there and there's no voice.
Mark! Up here!
This is a new reinvented Lumen team building.
Oh my god! Oh my god, I mean, I knew there was no actual ceiling, but this is fucking insane!
Right? What experience this must be for them. His face. Oh. Oh.
And I'm thrilled to welcome you to your first ever outdoor retreat and team building occurrence.
Oh, I wish I was wrong.
This Ortbow is in response to your desire to see.
This Ortbow looks awful.
You will spend the next 2 calendar days walking the meadows, thickets, brambles, and brooks that make up the Dieter-Egan National Forest.
Who the fuck is Dieter-Egan?
Dieter-Egan? Some of you may be quietly yearning to learn more.
Did he respond or was that recorded?
The very same grotto where Kier Egan tamed the 4 tempers for the very first time. Stray not from Kier's path, lest you royal nature's wrath.
What the hell am I watching?
What the fuck is that?
Is that the guy from the painting?
It looks like Mark.
Oh, right. This is the help.
Milchick said there'd be help along the way.
I wouldn't trust a word out of that mountebank's mouth, not even televisually.
Good call.
Not like we have a lot of other options right now, Earth.
At least you know that you're gonna be out in 2 days to go back in. Sadly, though. And also, you can't speak because you know that everything that's been said is being monitored. Or they're gonna have to deal with the 4 things as well.
I was not born into this world alone. The lodgings of my mother's womb I shared with another, a twin brother who was called Dieter.
Oh.
My love for my twin unbalancing my judgment, I acceded and we ventured into the wood, towards Wolves Hollow.
I feel like I'm dropped into a fantasy film.
We're to walk in the brother's footsteps.
I feel like this is not gonna end well for Dieter. These images are amazing. Ah, it's also been weird to see yourself.
Now there's a me one.
Kinda though, like I don't know, his hair look different.
You okay? Yeah. Wish I knew where we were going.
I don't know what to make of her. I really don't. I don't know if it matters that her personality is more nervous than Helly ever was. She was such a go-getter and like no fear, no giving. Well, now she's all scared and nervous. And with the kiss, I was like, okay, it's because Gemma, question mark. But in this phase, it's also normal that they're all scared, so...
What were you and Helly talking about back there?
Cracks in the group.
I don't trust her.
I think she might be lying about what or how he saw.
Oh, Irv is such a smarty.
Night godness?
It's clear you do not have an objective perspective due to your feelings for her.
My feelings for her have nothing to do with anything, okay?
What is that? I don't want to know.
Fuck? Looks like a seal?
You know, every team building I've ever had was better than this one.
We should eat it.
Pardon me?
We don't know if there's food waiting at the hollow.
They can't let anything happen to us. It's an Ortbo, outdoor retreat team building occurrence, right, Mark?
Oh, you remember that very well.
We don't know what this is. We don't know anything.
I would not eat it. Don't start moving. Oh my god. If that was suddenly like do a crack, I would have screamed. Where is this recorded? I was thinking for a second, what if it's him? Because we've seen Mark, Dylan, Helly, but not Irving. And now we see all of them. For a second, I thought it was going to be a dead Irving. But that I was like, well, that would really dampen the mood.
Kier's twin was always with him. That's why we provided the very same for each of you.
A twin.
Mr. Milchek.
This is the tallest waterfall on the planet. You have followed the path of Kier and Dieter and reached Woe's Hollow.
What planet are they on, by the way?
You stand upon sacred earth.
Not our Earth.
We're starving, Mr. Milchek.
Lumen will always protect and provide. Right this way.
This might be the only moment where I would be glad to see Milchek. Because if he's stuck there, there must be food and a way out. Wow, not exactly a 5-star hotel.
And the outhouse is stocked with 4-ply washroom tissue.
4-ply.
Pretty cool, right?
Yes. Lovely.
Irvin is like, fake it till I make it.
Irving?
Enter.
I would not want to sleep alone.
Made you a snow seal.
Okay, that's cute.
In case you were hungry.
Oh man, I'm funny too. He doesn't trust her for 1 second.
What did you really see during the overtime contingency?
I never thought he would go there though. I thought he would just act like he did trust her.
I told you.
It won't change anything.
Oh, what the f happened there?
Okay.
What the f just happened? What was that micro expression? Oh my god, I feel like she deserves a prize for that. Holy shit. That was the scariest thing I've seen in a long time. She went from like nervous to murderer. At first I was like, maybe it is Helly and she just doesn't want to tell it. But then the Irving is like, you're a boss. Like Helena. And also that look. Or they can just switch her on and off. And that's what happened there. She was being Helly and then they were like, Helena needs to intervene. She's gonna tell him.
I was looking at him when his eye came out. It popped from the socket, driven by a sudden torrent of pus from his skull.
Well,
And he reached up to grasp at his hair, which was suddenly moss that tore easily.
Good heavens.
That's a nice way of reacting.
Where I knew the waterfall would drown out my brother's cries.
He's way overdoing it. Like, come on, man.
Only chaos is whore.
Good heavens.
The end.
You know what is really nice? Watching this when you have a boy and you're pregnant with your second boy. Chaos is whore.
Did his brother really die that way, Mr. Milchek?
Is he questioning the story?
The handbook enriches our work with tales of the founder's life. Every word is truth.
That is Helly, right? That's such a Helly response.
He turned into the forest because he masturbated. I mean, seriously, that's actually the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Right? He jerked off in front of his brother.
Oh, and Dylan was like, I need to stop.
He just said it.
I would stop laughing right now.
The marshmallows, please. Throw them in the fire.
Why?
Marshmallows are for team players, Dylan. They don't just hand them out.
Wow, so even not laughing is not enough. He actually needs to stand up against them.
It isn't funny. And stop making goo-goo eyes at her.
He's putting it in the open.
Just tell us, Helly. Just tell us about him, the Night Gardener.
Oh, I have chills.
Come on.
To my tippy toes.
Using your pupils to make love to her, while your outie's wife rots away somewhere.
Hey, shut up.
Yeah, fuck you, Irv.
So it's 3 against 1 now, huh?
Oh, that was mean, though. That was so uncalled for.
Oh, Irving's upset because he can't ever see Bert again. He's really lonely.
And all of them have someone because Dylan can see his family and these two have each other. But Irving is just, yeah. I don't get how the other two are not questioning like him, though. It's a fair question. What did the gardener look like? The night gardener?
Fuck you all!
But the wife comment, damn. Because you feel like you're cheating on someone and need to be loyal to someone that you actually not really know. And from a moral perspective, we feel like we have to. But then again, it makes sense that you cannot fully feel that way. He likes Helly, fall in love with her, and then he hears like, oh, by the way.
Probably, carrot.
His penis, seriously?
Deer's penis.
God.
Some other root vegetable.
He's gonna question her.
That was mean of me.
I mean, you kind of deserved it.
Mark asked her about the gardener.
Sorry if I'm distracting you from looking for your wife.
It's okay. No, we'll find her. And you've already helped so much.
I wonder how we're gonna find her. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if she were Helena, that at one point she falls in love with Mark as well. Oh, in a tent? In the freezing cold? Well, oh my god, you know you're being watched and everyone can hear and it's... I can't imagine Helena fully engaging with him like this, but I really feel like the visual that we got earlier kind of makes me think, and I'm so scared to say stuff because this show is gonna make me sound so stupid, but that in this, they can just switch Helly and Helena around. Never thought you would see this in Severance. You? Don't hurt yourself. Oh no.
Mr. Milkshake!
Oh, Irv. I was gonna say earlier, what if he finds the seal again and then he finds out that it's him because he's the only one that we haven't seen do the pointy thing? But it's probably, yeah, I don't know, too out there. Imagine if it's Helena, what a betrayal it would be that she hurts Helly all the time by not letting her out. And then she goes in and steals her boyfriend. Although it's you, so it's so crazy.
Didn't like who I was on the outside.
It's Helly!
I was ashamed.
I don't care who you are out there.
That's such a statement I would never say to anyone.
I care who you are with me.
If my husband turned out to be a serial killer in another world, I'd be like, you know. What if she's like, I'm a convicted felon? Oh my god. Oh, that's so messed up.
You okay?
The poor guy.
What happened? You okay?
No.
Imagine if it's still Helena. I didn't like who I was up there. Shocker! What the hell? I thought this episode was gonna be Mark waking up on the table. Okay. Montauk. Oh. What? All the numbers look scary. Wat verdomme toch. Was she supposed to resemble someone that we know? Because I was quite shocked. I've had this idea, right, that all of them are working on a project of someone that they know that died, and Cold Harbor has been Gemma, Montauk. I assumed with him a dad. Oh man, the production and filming of this show is incredible. It's so slow paced and still the shots are always amazing.
What you said to me last night? It was cruel. Helly was never cruel.
I'm right here.
What?
Who would have the power to send their Audi to the Severed Floor?
He's in such dangerous territory though.
I'm sorry.
So I was right with the whole thing that it would actually be Helena saying that she's not happy with who she's on the outside and falling in love or for Mark. I hope that was real though. If that was fake, that would be so twisted, but I think it's real. Helly was never cruel. There must be a way to stop this, right? From the outside computer thing. Oh, Mark's heart. Mark's poor heart. She called you Seth, my dude. Secret's out.
Remove the glass door block now.
Yeah, so now it's Helly. Holy f***eroni. I was crying from tension.
So sorry, Helly.
Helly was never cruel. My heart. Poor Mark.
Irving B. Stand.
You've got nothing to say to me, asshole.
For this, there can be no penalty but immediate and permanent dismissal.
What's he gonna do to dismiss him? I feel like he has found peace in a sense.
It will be as if you, Irving B., never even existed nor drew a single breath upon this earth.
May Tyr's mercy follow you into the eternal dark now.
This is insane. This is insane! Okay, so that was absolutely insane, and I feel like it's more of a finale episode. And you know what I need? Like when people have book clubs, I feel like I want a Severance club where we just talk about what the hell did we just see, because oh, and I'm gonna admit it, I feel like this is the one show where I feel like it might be really good that you have time in between the episodes, because it drives you absolutely crazy, and having to sit with the feeling that I'm having right now builds up the show so much. Well, otherwise we just press play on the next one and it would take away a lot of that tension building. So wow. I don't even know where to start. Okay, so the Helena, I feel like it's good that they did that now, because it was immediately a thing that people were questioning, that you're like, this is weird, you know, And I think if they would have kept that as an end twist, I think that would have been not satisfying. Well, now you're kind of constantly guessing, but they don't leave you hanging too long. And when she was joking, I was like, oh my god, this is Helly. But then the Helly is never cruel. Doesn't that break your heart and warm your heart at the same time? That is the clue for someone to realize that that's not who you are, because it's such a compliment towards Helly. Like, she's so all over the place, but she would never be cruel. I think that's really nice. And I think for Helena, that must have been such a shocker in the face, right? Because hearing that you're cruel while your other personality side is never, hearing that you're cruel is also so, not a thing that you want to be. The intimacy scene. Helena is so jealous of Helly. When she said I was not happy with who I was the outside, I was kind of thinking like, oh, it's Helly. And then I was like, oh my god, the tragedy would be that this is actually Helena. And it's true, it is Helena. She hates her life on the outside. And she's so jealous of this relationship that Mark and Helly built that she kind of swooped in there, which is kind of gross, because Helly's been screaming to be let out to free her from her innie. And then you go and take what she has built, like the good thing that she has in there, you just go in and swoop it out from under her. Yikes, girl. And also then I was thinking, like, what if she gets pregnant? But then I need to love when I say that, because I feel like when you get sex ed when you're young, it seems like people are warning you that it could happen the first time and oh my god. And yeah, well, I feel like reality is that it takes a little bit more time. But I feel like in a show, that would be insane if she were pregnant. But I don't know if they're gonna push it there, because I feel like they have really good and enough storylines to go to, but it would add another layer of crazy. And then the glitch to Gemma, because I was constantly thinking, right, we ended the last one with the reintegration of Mark, but I guess it doesn't work immediately. But was that like a moment where he's like, oh, that was such an intimate moment that kind of hurts or like touches the deepest of your well-being, the love for his wife, that is the first thing that we see glitched through? which I really feel bad for him because, yeah, you have any mark and you have Audi mark, and both are very valid in their feelings, so it's not like he's cheating, but how damn confusing must it be when the two get merged, and what are the consequences of that? I don't know. Irving, man. Irving, I love that he got his own episode, basically, because we've seen little bits of him on the outside, that he's military and that he's clearly very good at investigating all of that. Would he be a Navy SEAL? Because I've been thinking about, okay, I feel like I went way too far with the what if it's dead Irv, but what if it's a Navy SEAL? I'm so glad that when he died, he looked at peace. Because we know that Audi Irv is still going strong, right? We still know that he's gonna investigate further, that he was doing stuff. We don't know what happened with Bird. He was calling someone at night. He was sending the message to himself. Oh, I've seen someone say online before, and I think that is a really good thing. That might be true as well, is that he keeps himself awake as an Audi to make sure that he falls asleep as an innie, which never really happens. And so here we saw it, right? He fell asleep and he saw all these things that I don't get. That's how he sends messages to his innie, through sleep. All right, okay, it's starting to fit now. I've heard that a while back, but I never really thought about it further. But yeah, in this episode, it makes sense. That's how he sends messages. So I feel like we're gonna see more of him still, which is really cool. Oh my God, I don't know what she said, but like Seth, do it. Crazy, right? Because we've known that only the Audis know Seth, not the innies. What an excruciating moment for Mark as well. Imagine going the furthest into opening up yourself to someone and then it turns out to be a lie. Especially when he said, I don't care who you are on the outside. Sometimes I think I'm a romantic, but then I see that and I'm like, maybe I'm not, because I would never... never say that, because it, like, you could be anything. No, like, there's certain things you could be that I would say no to. I don't know if he would say no to Helena Egan though, if she's open about hating her life and discovering that. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe next episode is him gonna be waking up on the table. I don't know, because we saw that clip and then nothing came of it. This episode was absolutely crazy. Team building. Next time I have one at work, I'm gonna be a little bit wary. This was crazy. This show is absolutely insane, right? Because you constantly have the Audi innie, and just the concept of the innie world is so mind-boggling. And then they put you in the Arctics and they make an amazing episode that's creepy, that has so much substance. I love that Irving is such a power horse in this episode, because I feel like we have 4 characters and it's not just about Mark. I love that they make everyone in the setup really important. And there's so much more to come, right? Dylan with his family, I feel like that's gonna be a whole storyline. Mark reintegrating. What is Audi Irv gonna do? Maybe he can contact the other Audis, and if Mark is reintegrating, that would be cool. I've also been wondering, because Regabi was saying that she was optimizing what she did. So it seems like between PD and Mark, she has been doing this. Could it be with Irving? I don't think so. I don't think it, because I really feel like Irv communicates with his innie through the dreams and not through reintegration. But we'll see. Also, still I'm confused about Bird's role, because yeah, he just retired and he was like living his life. So how would he be wanting to be pulled into all of this afterwards? I'd be like, huh, leave me alone. Good luck. Oh, I was wondering. I just see Milchick's name. I was wondering, like, do you reckon that he's gonna be fine at work or that he's gonna be fired? Because I don't know, man. If the board blames this hiccup on him, like, they're not gonna blame it on Helly or Helena being a bad actor inside. Anyway, I don't think that really matters. Sorry, Milkshake, but like, you creep. We still don't know about Ho Wong. We still don't know about Dylan and his family integration. Damn. Is there a season 3 announced? We need more time. This was a lovely episode. I hate that I'm home alone now. I can't talk about this to anyone. But leave your comments and thoughts. Tell me if you think that I'm completely wrong. Tell me what things you also thought or think. And let's continue this crazy journey together. You can find other reactions earlier on Patreon as well, because I'm a few weeks ahead on there. So if you want to watch the next episodes already, you can find them over there. I think I'm like 3 weeks or 4 weeks ahead, maybe. So yeah, if you want to see next ones already, you can go do that on Patreon. Have a lovely rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.